Hello, hello, hello. I'm your resident bibliophile and royal witch, Empress Celestia Libri. Welcome to today's stream, everybody. And today, of course, it's Wednesday, so it's cozy stream day, which means Fields of Mistria. And hi, hello. And I'm hoping we're gonna make the sword in the mines today, and we'll see how powerful and or magical this thing is. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over to why in the world is my Fugi? Ugh. Anyway. Didn't know that was on. Anywho, let's get into the game, shall we? All right. So I definitely did stuff off stream. Massive Fugi logo jump scare. Yeah, kind of, sorta. Whoops. I have a lot to harvest here. Goodness. Okay. Cool. So we're not going hungry. I did a decent amount off stream. I made a lot of food, which we can see here. I collected a lot of stuff off stream. I also upgraded all of my tools except for my fishnet here to the Mistral kind. So yay. And then another thing that I did off stream was I got me some more animals. So instead of just having the cow, I now have, in addition to the cow, I have a horse, I have an alpaca, and I have a sheep. So yay. So I've got a full barn now. And then, ooh, goody. And then I need to feed them. You know you're enjoying something when you're off stream grinding. It's a nice little game, and especially if you really get yourself into the story and all the different characters and their personalities and stuff like that. And then if you happen to like the little bit of lore that happens with like the mining storyline and stuff. But yeah, it's a nice little game with a lot of different interesting characters and their personalities and stuff. I accidentally fed the chicken its egg again. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Still think that's kind of messed up that you can actually feed your animal what it produces. But anyways. But yeah, I don't mind the off-stream grinding, and for this particular juncture, it was actually kind of necessary because with having to up the friendship levels of a couple of different characters by like at least 2 hearts, if not 3, you know, and that takes time and a lot of like interacting with them, giving them gifts and stuff like that. You know, so I was trying to do that off stream, and then also having to collect what I needed for the sword because I needed 50 of these. So I had to grind what was left over to get to 50. So yeah, I did have some story elements happen off stream as well. So if you want to know, you know, more story elements, by all means, play the game yourself and find out. Let's check this bin. That's better. Okay. I knew I had some somewhere. All right. So, and it is winter time now. Wait, was it? I think it was winter time last week in last week's stream. So never mind. Scare off the one fishy. Oh, scared off the other fishy. So now I'm gonna make my way to the mines. Let's see. We'll dig up this here. Whoops. Black tablet. Okay. Go this way. And then we'll go down to level 90. Let's see. Here we go. And now it is finally time. Let's see. So we've got all the materials. So this is a dragon forged sword. Ooh, it gives us 26 attack. Let's see. Ooh, okay. A dragon forged sword imbued with darkness has a low insta-kill chance. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So if we look at... So it's 26 plus a low insta-kill chance. Hi, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you here. And then this one, it's only 24 and there's no insta-kill chance. So this is technically a little bit better. So we're gonna switch it out. Let's go. Nice. All right. And now, of course, I have to test it out, obviously. So, we're going to go to level 95. We're going to take out our sword. And we're going to... Ow. Hey, come back here. Nice. Okay. Cool. What else do we have around here? Come on, I want more enemies. Where are you? Ah, here we are. Nice. Woo! Let's go! Alright. Well, it works. The sword works. Nice twy. Ow. Cool. Ooh, 98 for a crit. Dang. That's some good stuff. Alright. Me likey. Okay, and we'll grab this guy. Nice try. Ow. Cool. Well, sword works. I think we're good. Yippee! Woohoo! Nice. Alright, so now that that's done, let's see. I've got... Ooh, I need to upgrade my greaves here from silver to mistral. I do have some heart quests. So one of them is at the manor and the other one is at the inn. So since we're kind of higher up on the map, I'm gonna go to the manor first. And we'll do our tests. Yes, test results definitely satisfactory. It works. Like it should. Alright, here we go. Thank you for coming, Celestia. So where are we off to? Ancient ruins, a forgotten temple. Ooh. Let me guess. You found a secret labyrinth in the manor. Wait a minute. Oh, that would be so dope. I want one. I want a secret labyrinth in my house. Well, in a sense, no shot. Wait. After translating the text and putting the clues together, I have become convinced that the next piece of the armor is... No way. In this very house. Oh my gosh. Let's go. That's so dope. I love secret passageways and I love mazes. Put the two together. I just want. That would be like really dark. And maybe slightly creepy. But really dope. Alright. Okay, I'm excited. I need to calm down. I believe we are looking for the Dragon Sworn Cloak. A truly excellent example of din weaving that imparted the cloth with incredible durability. Ooh, okay. Legends say it could turn aside swords, and even arrows couldn't pierce it. Ooh. Imagine selling a house like that. Yeah, talk about buku money. Wait, selling a house with a lamp? Yeah, wow, talk about buku money. Phew. However, at some point, the cloak became a symbol of the leader of Mistria. As fashion sensibilities changed, well, frankly, I think it ended up tucked away in some odd corner of the house. Luckily for us, nothing ever gets thrown away around here. Okay. It's hardly an adventure, but can I count on you to help me search? Okay, I'm in. What are friends for? Maybe we'll leave today's adventure out of the history books. Let's go with the first option. Thank you, Celestia. Now, as you might imagine, I've already done a thorough job of combing through my own rooms, so we'll start with my sister's office. Aw, so it's not like some underground secret labyrinth. It's just the house. Bummer. Hey, you two. Let me guess. You heard I was consolidating old council minutes and want in on the action? Ew? No. Don't feel bad saying no. I'm just keeping Adeline company. Celestia and I are on an important mission hunting for the cloak of the Dragon Sworn. I believe it may be somewhere in this very building. Oh my, how exciting. Well, feel free to search my office, but I don't think I've seen anything like that here. I suppose I should conduct a search of my own room then. Oh, I'd be happy to help. Let's leave your auntie some privacy, eh? All right. So now they're searching around. This takes me back. It's just, it's a bit like the signet ring all over again, isn't it? Celestia's like, what in the blazes are you talking about? When we were kids, Elin found an old ring down in the basement. He liked it so much, he and Mother did a bunch of research to find out whose crest was on it. It turned out to be the signet ring of a very, very old Chaldean dynasty long thought lost. Well, Mother was so proud, she had it sent off to the capital to be verified, and then the Chaldeans got word of it. The Chaldeans must have been thrilled. Or let me guess, you didn't get your ring back. Let's do the first one. It ended up being a bit of an international incident, actually. Uh-oh. Is that good or bad? Well, it certainly gave you your taste for archaeology at any rate. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. And the Chaldeans got their ring back eventually. I even got an official thank you letter from their emperor. Ooh. Found it! Aunt Elsie, perhaps you should let a certified archaeologist check first. It really is the Dragon Sworn Cloak. It certainly doesn't look that ancient, does it? Wherever did you find it? In my wardrobe. When I moved in, I just shoved everything still there, as far back as it would go. Can you believe it, Celestia? The third piece of the Dragon Sworn armor. Were there any notes with it? A strange box? Or a storage box or strange box? I can't remember what it said. Oh no, it was folded up among a pile of old blankets. Interesting. I was afraid of this. With no clues, it will make the next piece that much harder to find. Maybe it's recorded somewhere in the annals of the house? Those go back hundreds of years. I think that might be our best bet. Let's hope our quest doesn't end here, Celestia. We won't stop till we complete the armor, or 3 out of however many ain't bad. Let's do the first option. You're right. This is just another challenge to overcome. Whatever comes next, I say it's high time to celebrate what you two have achieved. And you. Ah, just so. I'm going to get a bottle of that very old wine from down cellar. Cheers, everyone. Ah, they're so happy. Yay. Cool. Well, that was fun. All right. And then we had another one down at the inn with Raina. So let's go ahead and stop by. Ooh, hello. Walking is a good way to keep in shape. Also, it, like, gets you to where you're going. Rad! Funny, isn't it? You spend your whole life working towards a dream, then it drops into your lap and suddenly... Don't mind me. Okay. Let's talk with Raina, shall we? Ooh. Hey, Celestia. You got my letter? Sure did. I've been giving this a lot of thought, and will you be my sous chef for the contest? I don't think I can do it without you. Ooh, sous chef, let's go. Food time. Of course. That's a weight off my mind. Thank you. Yay! Would you listen to those two? Let them cook, dear. Mom, Dad, we'll be taking over the inn's kitchen to get some practice dishes in. As long as you're planning to share what you two cook up with the family, feel free. Alright, Celestia. I've got the oven preheating, so now it's time to get mixing. Food. I like food. Food good. Baylor, back from the capital? I am. And I come bearing some interesting news. The final judge for the cooking panel has been selected. Uh-oh. Okay. We be cooking, yeah, ghost chef. We be doing some cooking. It's Telefero. Or Telefero? Telefero feels like it rolls off the tongue better. There isn't a chef more acclaimed in all of Aldaria, so you can't doubt his abilities, but he's also prickly. Uh-oh. Arrogant and overcritical, I'd say. No judge is too tough for Reina, or someone has to win, so why not Reina? Let's go with the first option. I hope you're right. If there's anyone's cooking who can impress him, it's definitely Reina's. Let's go! Thanks for the heads up, Baylor. Of course. And off he goes. I think I may have to redo the menu I planned. Telifero likes food that has been elevated. This isn't going to be easy. Sounds fun, let's experiment. Elevated. Huh. Please don't create floating food. Let's see. Let's do that option. Yeah. We'll just have to think outside the box. Let's get cooking, Celestia. We'll create a menu Telifero is going to love. Hooray! Food time! I cannot wait to do a hand cam and do some food hand cam streams for you guys. I still have my list of like foods to try and batsu foods and all that, so yeah. Elevated. Like how far off yeah, how far off the ground we talking? Exactly. We're tracking. We have the same thought. Floating food. Woo. Someday I still need to get a tripod yet to be able to put my camera on so that way I can more properly do hand cams, but that is the plan. That is the plan. One of these days I will get myself a tripod so I can eventually do hand cams for you guys. And then food hand cams is gonna be one of them. Let's go. All right. Taste test. All right, taste testers. Celestia and I have made some dishes you've definitely never had before. Help yourselves. Ooh, let's go. This curry looks wonderful. Ooh, it's so sweet. That's right. I've heard extra sweet curry is popular in the capital. I went with a lot more honey than usual. I should have started with that. This chocolate cake is spicy? That's the layer of chili-infused ganache. Ooh, so fancy. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe, I'll want a guest appearance. Hint, hint. It adds a bold kick, right? Let's do the first one. Mom always told us to have dessert last. I've learned my lesson. This drink sure is interesting. We mixed in agar to make it richer and thicker. Tolifero's restaurant is well known for incorporating innovative textures to its menu. Ooh, sounds like somebody's interested. I hope. So, what does everyone think? Well, it does all taste like something Telifero might serve. I want a grilled cheese. Maple, hush! Just make some of the stuff you normally cook, Reina. Agreed. Aww. Well, thanks for taste testing, everyone. Celestia and I better get this all cleaned up. Does anyone want leftovers? Oh, no, dear. I'm simply too full. Hells yeah, let's go! Okay, there. Oh, uh-oh. Well, that could have gone better. It was fun, though. Or I think the curry has potential. Let's do it. Was fun, though. It was, but I don't know. Maybe Maple's right. We didn't really showcase Mistrian cooking today, did we? Not really. I'm not really sure which direction to go in anymore. This is going to be even harder than I thought. Whatever you decide to make, I'll be right here to help, or win or lose, you're still the best chef I know. Let's see. Whatever you decide to make, I'll be right here to help. Let's go! Thanks, Celestia. That means a lot. Yeah. Now, I'm going to need you to do me one last favor. Take some of this honey curry home with you. We made way too much. Yum. Let's go. Honey curry. This curry combines sweetness with more sweetness. Let's go. Hey there, kids. I was so excited when I saw the copper nougat beetle at the museum, Celestia. I'm not allowed in the mine, so it was my first time seeing one. It's true. They do look like copper nuggets. I want candy for dinner. I'm allowed, right? No. Raina told me that nobles eat all sorts of unique food, but I've never seen Adeline or Elin eat anything I wouldn't. Maybe I should try and steal a taste of their plates one day, just to be sure it isn't a special noble version. Good thing I'm having lunch, otherwise this will make me so hungry. Food, yummy. Speaking of, there's more food. You can always rely on the Sleeping Dragon Inn for a hot meal. Hey, we upped our hearts with him. Let's go. So when you said I should try the special, you meant you want to eat off my plate? Oh, hush up and give me another bite. Okay. March says greens are important for my gains, but I've never seen a buff cabbage before. Don't worry, I'm eating everything. Mr. Errol says you caught the lightning dragonfly at the museum. I knew it was real. I saw one in a storm once, and no one believed me. The stone shell at the museum is so pretty. Did you know in olden times queens would blow on a shell to call their armies down on their enemies? I have to get down to the beach soon. The museum's sweet bee is such a pretty color. Bee fact: most bees are really pale when they're born, and their colors get brighter after they're a day old. But sweet bees are always pale. It's like they're cute babies forever. Aww. Nothing better than winding down at the inn after spending a day in the winter chill. You remember when we did the rounds with Baron Whisker? Those were the days. That's back before he was Baron. That man always had a helping hand for everyone. How do you suppose the Lord and Lady are getting by in the capital? The Baroness understands politics, and the Baron's stark honesty passes for it. Truth to tell, I feel sorry for those who come up against them. Aww. Weedle has been sniffing around town, but it seems like he's up to more than his usual tricks. Uh-oh. I can't get over the vintage watering can at the museum. It's like a little teapot, but for watering the garden. It's too cute! Raina's been spending a lot of time lost in thought. Do your best to support her, Celestia. Alright, so, speaking of food, can I craft anything? Ooh, I can. Let's see, salads and greens. Wow, I could craft a lot if I wanted to. Sauteed snow peas. With snow peas and water chestnuts. Let's do 10 of these. Hopefully I don't get hungry with doing all of this food stuff. Yikes. Alright, so we've got likable sauteed snow peas. And then the rest are just regular sauteed snow peas. And then what do we have for drinks? Just pomegranate juice. Let's do all 12 of them. Why not? Why not? Alright. Restorative pomegranate juice, 2 of them. Grants bonus HP and stamina restoration for 2 hours. And then likable pomegranate juice, only 1 of those. Speedy pomegranate. Wow, we're getting a lot of different kinds of pomegranate juice. What the heck? Increases your speed by 5% for 6 hours. And then regular pomegranate juice. Goodness. Interesting. I wonder. I'm gonna make 10 more of these. Let's go. Hey, now we're at level 50 cooking level. Woohoo! Likeable sauteed snow peas. Restorative sauteed snow peas. Speedy sauteed snow peas. And regular sauteed snow peas. I think we have a lot of food now. So much so that I have no inventory space left. Alright. So. Let's see. What time is it? It's 5:50. And the Juniper is up here. Where is Eland? Oh, he's at the museum. Alright, I'm going to go to Juniper. Juniper isn't an easy person to get to know with that barbed tongue of hers, but that's half the fun, wouldn't you say? And then we will gossip. Don't be shy, Celestia. Let me know who you want to chat about. Alright, so we have a liked gift for Raina and a loved gift for Nora. Let's do the loved gift for Nora. Oh, is that sweet potato? Roasted sweet potato. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then we'll talk with Juniper, because we have to up her friendship level and Eland's friendship level to where they're both at 8 hearts. Hi, welcome to the bathhouse. Oh, it's you. Talk to Dozy. I'm going back to sleep. Well, excusez-moi. Let's see. I like it. Keep it up. Okay. Evening, Celestia. I felt like chatting with the riffraff, so I was just heading to the inn. Wow. Riffraff. Okay. Jeez, man. I want to talk to Eland. There you are. Hello. Adeline's birthday is in a few days. It's important we remind her, otherwise she'll just work through it. Oh no, not one of those people, no. There we go. This looks scrumptious. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright. So in order to pick up all of the other food that didn't fit in my inventory, I need to go down to my farm first to drop off stuff. And then I can go back and pick up the remainder of the food. It is now 8 o'clock. Let's see. So, we're gonna drop off... I don't need that. I don't need that either. Let's see. Man, I have a lot of food. I have so much food. Alright. I still need to organize my chests. That was one thing that I did not do off stream in the past week. I really should take the time to do that. Oops. Put the honey curry there. And then... Let's see. I have so much stuff. Alright. And then these are for gifting. Ooh, wait a second. I don't need that since I've upgraded to this. I'm not sure I really need these to be holding onto these either. So, I'm gonna come to this back storage. Oh, so while I was, one of the things that happened off stream was the annual, the winter, like, animal festival thing where you can, enter your animals into a contest. And I got second place for the, small animals, because Henrietta the chicken still won. And then I won first place for the large animals for my cow. So I ended up taking home all of these different prizes as a result of placing. So I've got an alpaca plushie, a horse plushie, a rabbit plushie, and then this is the gold cow trophy that I won for first place for that. And then chicken plushie, duck plushie, red chicken wall ribbon. So this is probably for coming in, yeah, this was for coming in second place with my chicken. And then sheep plushie and cow plushie. So I'm holding on to these. I didn't sell them because if I'm able to like upgrade the house at some point and like have more space and whatnot, I might incorporate these into the design. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Organizing checks. Yeah. Just takes so long. And especially when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're like all full. This one's completely full. This one's completely full but 1. This one's completely full but 3. This one's completely full but 2 slots. This one's completely full. This one's completely full. And then there's this one. I have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So it's going to take a while to organize all of it and figure out how I want to organize all of it. All of this, like the plushy stuff and like furniture or whatnot and decorative stuff, that's probably going to go to the inside chest. And then if there's any space left over, I don't know if I want to do like materials or if I want to do food. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot to organize all that stuff. Another full day. Here's hoping you had a good one, Celestia. I'm a simple fella. A drink, a meal, and some friendly company are all I need on a winter's night. Hemlock says that Baylor sources the wine for the inn these days. Well, whatever they're doing, it's working. Cheers! Hey, picked up all of our stuff. That daughter of mine, she came up with some interesting recipes, huh? Reminds me of my early bartending days. One time I made a sundae with a whole slice of cake on top. And a sparkler. I called it the Hemlock Hooray. Nice. Alright, it is starting. Oh, I love the snow falling. I love winter. Proper winter, that is. Rainy season, winter time's not great. But proper winter with, like, snow on the ground and the snow falling and stuff. Good stuff. I like. Alright. And then that will be for gifting. Let's see. In fact. Yeah. It is better. Alright, cool. Kitty cat. For those of you who don't know, my pet's name is Cosmo. I named him after my in real life pet cat named Cosmo. So, but this one's an orange kitty and my cat is a black cat. So, yeah. You'd love it in Canada. I have been, I went to the Niagara, Canadian side of Niagara Falls in the wintertime at night. And it was cold. That was cold. Have I been to Canada other than that one time? I don't know if I've been to Canada in the winter. But yeah, I love me some proper wintertime weather. Oh. It's so nice. I grew up with the snow. And where I live now, though, I don't get proper winters. And it's very sad. It's very sad. Cold. I am so glad that there are other people out there who think that way. I grew up seemingly around people who always liked hotter weather. And, you know, people that are like, oh, you know, 80s weather is so nice, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, 80s is like too hot, man. It's hot and I can't breathe and I'm sweating and like, it's not fun. And, but I've always really liked the winter time and the beauty of it and just, yeah. I like me the winter time. I'll trade you. I get cold really easily. I get cold kind of easily too. In the last year or so, it's been really strange where for whatever reason, and I don't understand why, but like I get cold at a higher temperature, especially indoors. At a higher temperature than I usually have in the past. It's really strange because, like, I grew up where the house was always, like, maybe around 70 degrees or so. And in the last year or so, I've needed, like, the inside of my domicile to be, like, 77, 78, 79 degrees. And I've been, like, really sensitive to feeling like some kind of cold breeze inside. I don't know what that's about. It's very strange. I'm very resistant to freezing temperatures, honestly. But the heat, oh, the horror. Back in the day, little fun fact. Back in the day, I used to be able to, I could go outside in like 22-degree weather for at least a few minutes without having a winter coat on. And I was at an internship when I was many years ago, where it was the winter time, and we were all standing outside waiting for our transportation to show up, and I didn't have a winter coat on, but like everybody else is out there freezing, you know, bundled up or whatever, and I'm standing outside just with, you know, what clothes I had on for that day, no coat. And people were like, how are you not freezing your butt off? And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. What? Yeah. So, oh, goodness. So, yeah, that used to be a thing. I don't know if I could still do that, though. But I don't really have opportunities to, like, try it out. It'd be cool if I could still do it, though. Be sure to have protein with your breakfast, Celestia. You have a very active lifestyle. The black tablet you added to the museum's collection is quite the mystery. March couldn't identify this strange metal it's constructed from, and I can't find any linguistic root for the language etched into the surface. If it's a language at all. Alright, I need you to stop. And then I need to gift you that. This looks scrumptious. Thank you. I would simply perish. Nah, you'd be fine. And even so, I mean, you're kind of already dead, right? If you're a ghost, so, you know, maybe it's not something you should worry about. Hey there, Celestia. Celestia, please tell Dell she's not allowed to put more frogs in her pockets. Last time, they all got loose in the inn, and Mom and Dad had us chasing frogs in the kitchen until bedtime. But what's the point of pockets if they don't have frogs in them? There's a lot of other useful things for your pockets. Alright, so I picked up that quest for March. That, let's see if I can. Here we go. Bring a Dragon Forged bracelet to March. Eland mentioned an ancient technique called dragon forging, but couldn't remember where he read it. I'm requesting a dragon forged bracelet, but I'm not sure it exists. Okay, now I need to remember. Do you find this in the mines? Or do you find this by digging it up? I don't remember which. I don't remember which. I guess we'll have to keep our eye out on spots that we can dig just to be sure. Just in case. Alright. So now I want to talk to Juniper Because remember, I've got to try to up her friendship level and Elin's. So I've got to make sure to talk to them as many days as possible. This cauldron is one of the few things I brought with me to Mistria. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to build a proper patina. Whatever that is. For me, I don't want... Oh. This is nice, actually. Thanks. You're welcome. Alright. Let's go back this way. Sometimes Elin asks me to make replicas of old artifacts. I thought it was boring at first, but the ancients actually have a lot to teach about working metal. You can tell how old this metalwork is just at a glance? That's amazing. I wouldn't call myself a blacksmith if I couldn't. Alright, how much? Let's max this out. And then that'll be enough for me to make the greaves so that way I can replace the silver ones. So, let's do that. Or not greave. Wait. This says leg plates. That's greaves. I think it's the leg plates that I need, not the greaves. I don't know why I called it greaves. Whatever. I mixed it up, I think. Let's see. Oh, wait. No. I do have the leg. I do need the greaves. Okay. Apparently, some part of my brain knows better than my conscious whatever. Anyway. We're gonna make one of these. Oh, goodness. Alright, Mistral Greaves. Greaves constructed out of Mistral, equipped to increase defense. Will do. So. And ta-da! Yay! Now my armor's all pink. Would prefer maybe the color blue, but... oh well. Alright. So now I need to go on a hunt for this dragon something. Dragon forged bracelet. So let's look around the area first for dig spots. I'm not seeing any. Ooh, what's this? Burdock. Ooh, place to jump. Trout. Ooh, here we go. Just some peat. Let's see. Oops. What in the ancient royal scepter? Let's see. What's down here? Nope. Still nope. I'll grab that too while I'm at it. Okay, let's see. What time is it? 4:10. If I went mining now, I wouldn't be able to do necessarily a lot of searching, so I'll pass on that. And I can do the mining tomorrow. Let's see. Nothing over there. Ooh, another poinsettia. Okay. 5:20. Ooh, look at that big fish. Let's see if we can grab it. Yeah. Big fish. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Dick spot. Okay. This is Jasmine. Alrighty. And since we're here at the farm now, I'll go ahead and empty out my pockets. Let's see. Ooh, I need to turn that in. Alright. I'm gonna do this. And then, wait, no. I want to keep that. Getting rid of a decent amount of stuff. So that's good. That means more money. Now with the stuff that I still have, let's see. I want to start to save some of the fish to be able to make fish dishes. And then there's burdock here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, he got me more jasmine. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. Do I have jasmine stored somewhere? Wait, what's that? Oh. Okay. That goes there. Gosh, I have so much junk. Wait. That's the right bin. Yay. I have so much stuff, you guys. I really need to organize it. Oh my gosh. I have so much stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go back up to the... It is now 8 o'clock. Back up to the... museum. There we go. That's the word. To drop off this oarfish. Okay. Winter Ocean Fish Set. Huh. Guess I need to do more fishing. Alrighty. And we'll stop off at the inn. See who it is we can talk to tonight. Wow. Dang. It's like never empty in here. What the heck? That's so unusual. That is so weird. It's never empty. That's... wow. Vegetable soup. Yes, please. Dang, man, that's weird. I could make more of these if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Let's see. Are there other recipes? Ooh. Let's see, we've got veggie sub sandwich. Okay. A cherry tart. Sweet potato pie. I don't think I've ever had sweet potato pie. Come to think of it, I've never had cherry tarts either. Crayfish. Etouffee? Hey Zed, are you still here? How do you pronounce this? What is this? Huh? This? Crayfish, a tofi? What? How do you pronounce that? And what is it? Mr. Chef. Yeah. That's Oh, I could guess that, but what is it? Like, what kind of dish is it? Etouffee. 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 Okay. What is an etouffee? Is it like some kind of dessert? Is it like a jello? Is it... What is it? Wait a minute. I hope it's not a jello, because that would mean crayfish jello, and that's... I don't know about that. Wait, what am I missing? Veggie sub sandwich, cherry tart. That's those two. Crayfish. Okay. I skipped over something. Sweet potato pie. There we go. And then mushroom rice. Ew. Alright. Bye. And then we need to learn them. Veggie sub sandwich. So bread, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, cheese, and mayonnaise. Sounds pretty good. I personally would probably want some meat in there. But still. Sounds pretty yummy. Alright. Cherry tart. Cherries, sugar, and flour. Crayfish etouffee. Crayfish. Rice? And is that leeks? What the fluff is this? Is it just like a dinner dish? Wait, would help if I read. Hello. A rich and delicious crayfish stew served over rice. Interesting. Apparently it's a Louisiana sauce-like dish. I've never heard of it before. Or have I? If I have, I've forgotten. Cool, because like I know of like jambalaya and gumbo. But anyway, interesting. Sweet potato pie. And mushroom rice. It's literally mushroom, rice, plus soy sauce. This fluffy mushroom rice has a nutty toasted flavor. Yummy! Learned something new today, yep. Me neither, I had to look it up. That's funny. Oh, hi, Baylor. Evening, Celestia. Come in from the cold, have you? Good evening. All right. Hey there, Celestia. All right. And yes, in case you haven't noticed, I do have cat ears on my character. Don't judge me. Let's see. I don't want to turn anything in. Wait a second. Oh no, the bee left. Or fly. It might have been a fly. Okay. Bedtime. Alrighty. Ooh, decent chunk of money. Very nice. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Well, it's not appearing on the screen. That's good. It's appearing for me. I got some kind of error saying that it needs to shut down. I'm gonna black out my screen for a second. Let's see. It's not shutting down though. Oh. Now I've got a... There we go. It took a little bit, but it did shut down. Interesting. I'll get you guys out of the void here in just a moment. Oh. Yeah, very strange. Which means, well, I went to sleep. So hopefully I don't have to do that day over again. Because it saves with starting a new day. Well, 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 would you look at that? I started back on Tuesday. Gotta love random crashes, yeah. Okay, so I'm doing the day over again. That's nice. Oh well. Oh well. At least it was not necessarily like anything critical, so it's not horrible with having to restart, but still, it's not necessarily nice either. It's kind of unfortunate that it didn't, with me going to sleep, it didn't register with me starting the next day. That's kind of sad. But it is what it is. Horsey, alpaca, sheep, and cow. Okay. Oh, and then I need to, I'll show you guys the names of all of my animals here in a moment, once I'm done taking care of all of them. And yes, that is a capybara, by the way. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. I'll go ahead and drop this stuff off. Let's see. I'll keep the golden milk, though. Alright, so animals. So this is my pet Cosmo. He's at 6 hearts right now. And yes, Cosmo in real life is a male. So then for the coop, I named the bunny Jupiter. And I named the capybara Mercury. And then we already had Scrooge and Stormy. Thank you, Lays, for your contribution with this. And then I have Breezy for the horse. We already had Leaf. And then I named the alpaca Midnight and the sheep Neptune. So I have 3 planets. For animals. For animal names. So yeah, there you go. There's all my aminos. And Leaf is at a full 10 hearts. So yay! Which means I get golden milk more often now, which is nice. So. Alright. Casually collecting planets. If only I had thought of that early on, I could have all 8 planets right now. So that's kind of a bummer. Or if you still believe that there's 9 planets, I'd have all but 1. So, yeah. Anywho, let's see where Eland and... So Juniper is here. Eland is... That's the Western Ruins. Where's Eland? That's my farm. That's Adeline. Where is he? Am I blind? What the hell? Where are... Oh, there he is. He's at the inn. Just means you gotta get more to collect them all, eh? I guess so. Unless... Can you... I wonder. Hold on. Give me a moment. One moment, please. Wait, that's just... You can rename them. That feels wrong, though. So I guess maybe I do have to get more animals. All of a sudden I was like, that feels wrong. At least for Scrooge, because I got help with naming Scrooge. So I want to leave Scrooge as Scrooge. I might have gotten help with... I can't remember if I got help with naming Stormy either. But I could rename the other ones. Because I just did those on my own off stream. So. So, if I did that, let's see. Let's go to Breezy. So Breezy is a mare. A light brown mare. It does feel weird. Yeah. Especially, you know, if other people helped you out with those names. So we're not going to touch those. However, the ones that I did, this might have actually been yesterday that I picked up all these animals. And with me doing that on my own, we can rename these. It's fine. So we have a light brown mare. And if we think about the planets... I've already got Jupiter, Neptune, and Mercury. I could do maybe like Mars or Saturn, maybe? Maybe Saturn. Does that seem fitting to name her Saturn? I think I like that. I think I like that. All right. So that's Saturn. And then we've got Midnight. So this is a black alpaca. So there's Earth, Mars, and Uranus. So... Think. Well, let's see. So we've got Midnight. We've got a black alpaca. Let's see. Jupiter, Mercury. Oh, and wait. Leaf, I didn't really get help with naming her either. So we could do Leaf. Well, I feel like Mars needs to be a male. Now, Midnight is male, but they're black. If they had more like brown fur or hair, I would feel it would feel more natural to name it Mars. Hmm. I mean, I guess you could have a female Mars. And then Midnight, let's see, Earth or Uranus? Think. Let's do... that, and then we'll do Uranus. There we go. Ta-da! And now we have most of the planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets. Very nice. Let's go! It's a little bit more on brand for me, with being a witch gifted from the heavens. All right. Oh, hi, Valen. Be sure to have protein with your breakfast, Celestia. You have a very active lifestyle. It's not as satisfying as finding a complete artifact, but uncovering shards can still provide a treasure trove of information. They're a powerful tool to help you reconstruct objects lost to time. Come here. Alright, now I need to gift you. There we go. Oh-ho! This will make a tasty snack for later. Thank you, Celestia. Let's go! Yeah! Right. My nephew works hard and has a good eye for detail. Better than mine, I'd say. I might have given him a run for his money in my prime, though. Alrighty. Let's see. Now to Juniper. So that means we have to go this way. Alrighty. Da-da-da-dum. Dozy, be a dear and check on the bath's temperature, would you? Nobody comes to the bathhouse in winter for a cold plunge. Celestia, if you're trying to ingratiate yourself to me, it's working. A little. Let's go. But it's easy to start your day with some early morning exercise on your farm, right, Celestia? It's a great way to get yourself fired up. I'm used to spending winters sleeping in the back of my wagon, so having my own bed at the inn has been a welcome change. Alrighty, now, let's look at... Alright, so I really basically just have to focus on getting my hearts up for Eland and Juniper. Because snails are not around right now. So, let's see. Eland is at 6 hearts still. And Juniper is also at 6 hearts. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. Sadness. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Hi, Rias. I'm ahead of schedule today. Cool. Hey, speaking of hearts, nice. So let's see, R. Very nice. Let's go. Cool. And once I get him to 8 hearts, he will be the romantic interest. for this playthrough. And then once that is complete, that will be the end of my on-stream playthrough for Fields of Mistria. And we'll be going on to our next cozy stream of the week. So that'll be fun. Let's see. I don't have that quest for March, so it must have been gotten on this day, which means I need to go back to the board to pick it up again. So I'm gonna go do that. So much walking! Also, it is a very still winter day. There's no snow coming down. It's nice and bright and sunny. Very nice. Ooh! I was going to keep the clinic open today, but Hayden's right. Even a doctor needs a day off every once in a while. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Let's accept that again. Very nice. I've been cooking for as long as I can remember. It's one of my favorite things to do. I want to share that lifelong love through my food, you know? Alright. So, here's a question for you. Do I dare start tackling what is reorganizing my chess while on stream? As long as the sidewalks and streets are clear, I have no qualms. Yeah, that's the one downside to winter, is that it doesn't stay off of the roads and sidewalks. Kind of a bummer. And driveways, for that matter. Kind of a bummer. I'm just gonna get rid of those. Oh my gosh, do I dare tackle this on stream? Or would that be like super boring for you guys to watch? Oh gosh. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Can I actually... I'm going to go over here to the statue and use it. Can I do... Ooh, I can! Let's see. Living off the land. Harvesting a crop will occasionally drop a cooked dish that uses the crop. Ooh, okay. Superb sower. You can now charge your seeds to spread them across a wider area. Interesting. Harvest time. Slow-growing crops now reach their first-time harvest a day earlier. Ooh, let's go. I'm just vibing at work either way. Doesn't matter to me. Nice. All right, prize winning. Harvesting crops will occasionally drop coins based on 5% of their selling price. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Still don't have the next level for that. That'll be a while. Ooh, wow, I'm at level 50 for cooking. Let's see. So, lovable cooking. Cooking a dish will occasionally result in a bonus lovable infusion, turning the item into a universally loved gift. Snack time. The time it takes to eat has been reduced by half. Nice. Caffeine crimes. Consuming an item with the speedy infusion will now double both its speed boost and the buff's duration. Dang. Okay. Magical meals. Cooking a 4-star dish and above will occasionally result in a bonus mana infusion, which restores a mana orb when consumed. Let's go. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I'm one level away from the next tier for ranching. So getting close. And then we have all of the blacksmithing. Alright, cool. So we got some upgrades there. Very nice. Okay. So if I'm going to tackle this situation of storage, I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. Okay. In other words, food's so good it gives you powers. Let's go. How do I want to do this? Okay. How much space do, oh my gosh, all right. What do I have in here? So I don't need worn wallpaper, so this I can actually sell. I'm okay with selling this lightweight copper hoe because that's copper is low tier good, so I can sell that. So that's good. That'll actually, that frees up a couple of things of space. So I'll go ahead and sell those. Oh, wait a second. Wait, no, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Is there anything in here I want to sell? Those are seeds. And then, let's see. I think what I want to do is anything that's like decorative or like Godspeed, you got this. Thanks. Anything that's like decorative, building materials or anything like that. Anything that's for the house, I can put in the inside storage. And then all of the seeds, individual crops, food dishes, I can put outdoors. 'Cause there's probably more of that than there is of the other stuff. So, like, stuff like this, like all of the ore and the ingots, I could put inside. Gosh, there is a decent amount of this though too. So we'll see what happens here. I'll just put the flour there for now. And then so like stuff like that would go inside. And then if I come in here and then okay, let's actually... Gosh, wow. And then... do that. Do that. Okay, and then I have so much stone. I do not need any more stone. Okay, and then wood. That's a crafting material. And then that's food. Let's see. Keep that. And then that's all. None of that is food. That's not food. That's not food. So then I can take all of this stuff that is food. Although not all of it, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. That was interesting. I'm actually going to take these because I think there's more snow. Is there more snow peas out here somewhere? Ooh. And apparently I have some places that are like taking up double spaces. Oopsies. Yeah, like that's... Alright, so that'll help me out at least a little bit with getting rid of all of the, all of the items that had more than one spot. Oops. Yikes. There's a few of those. Oh yeah, like this one. Like I have hardwood inside. Oopsies. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go back in there. I need this to go inside. Okay. And then... that also had a double spot. Oh my gosh. I had too many double spots. Oops. Let's see. That was another one. Oh my gosh. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Alright. Yep, this also had a double spot. Oh my gosh. I really needed to organize all of this stuff. It's so bad. Okay, and then I can grab all of these. And then move all of these down one. Alright, so where's the copper? There we go. So we'll do copper ore and then ingot. And then ore, ingot, ore, ingot, ore, ingot, or no, ore, ingot. There we go. Just like so. There. I gotta know, are you the kind of person whose inventories fill up instantly in Minecraft? Well, here's the thing about that. I've never played Minecraft. So I can't say for certain whether mine would fill up instantly or not. However, given how I have played other games like this or like Stardew Valley where there's a lot of different things that you can... Huh? Yeah. When it comes to playing other games where you can collect a lot of stuff, you can hoard, you need chests to be able to store everything and all of that. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. So I guess maybe it wouldn't be surprising if I did end up with a lot of stuff in Minecraft. But no, I have never played Minecraft. I do have it finally like installed on my computer. But I have yet to play it. I have yet to like make my character, like go through the character creation process. So yeah. I need somebody, like, it'd be nice to, and I think I've mentioned this before. Have I mentioned this before? Where it would be nice, like, with starting Minecraft to actually do it with somebody. Oh my goodness, oh goodness, I'm curious now. It'd be nice to be able to actually do Minecraft with somebody, so that way, like, I'm not just thrown in there and, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to craft things. It's completely unknown to me. I've watched plenty of hours of Minecraft, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being able to know how to play Minecraft and how to do all the different things. Wow, 3 items. Goodness, Cosmo. Nicely done. Way to go, good buddy. Yeah. So yeah, I would like to do it with somebody, so that way they could, you know, show me the ropes and all of that. Basically help me out, get me started, that sort of thing. So, and help me out with possibly with like the whole character creation off stream, because I know that you can like do some kind of like pixel program thing or whatever to make your character, and then you gotta like put the character in the game, and yeah. But I've never done any of that before, so I'm not 100% on like how it works. So in this community, there's no shortage of folks who would help with that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to put feelers out and be like, can somebody help me? Can we arrange a time to do this, please? Because eventually I would also like to do Minecraft RP. I've watched some Minecraft RP, and I'd like to be able to actually participate in it someday, and do some myself. Would be cool. So, yeah. Someday. Eventually. But it'd probably be good to, like, get experience beforehand. I want to do that too. Who knows? Maybe we could do that together at some point. Be a part of, like, the same server, the same RP event. That'd be fun. I don't suppose you'd share the supplier for your nail polish, would you? It would make a killing in the right markets. A lady's got to retain some of her mystique, Baylor. Want to hear a trick to warm up your hands? Shrug your shoulders up and down 10 times. Works like a charm. Wait, really? Can somebody try that for me? And let me know if that works. How does shrugging your shoulders warm up your hands? How would that... Huh? Is it like due to blood flow or... What? That is if it actually works. Alright. It is 10 o'clock, so Betty bye. Alright. We're getting closer to what looks to be like a witch hat for a reward. Yay! Okay. Water the crops. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. I'm skeptical, but curious. I mean, you could try it right now and find out. And then let me know. Alright, so we've pet all of the animals. Very nice. All of the animals in the barn, anyway. And then... And we got 2 golden milk this time. Nice. Okay. Awesome. need to figure out if I can expand the coop. Make it better, bigger so I can get more animals. Hey, looky! It looks like they're adults now. Nice! Let's go! The capybara and the bunny grew up. Yay! Cool. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so cute! Guys, you're kind of blocking the door. Thank you! Let's see. We're gonna grab that. Frost Flutter Butterfly. Alright. That's a lot of beads. I think I want to hold on to that rabbit fur. Or rabbit wool, excusez-moi. Alright. Huh, my hands aren't cold anymore. Wait. Are you messing with me or are you for real? Makes me want to try it now. Let's see. I need to find... So there's Juniper, and Elan's up in the manor house. So let's see. Oh, wait a second. I don't have something for... I need gifts for them. My hands were cold earlier, but I didn't pay attention for a bit. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, my hands aren't really cold either. I'll have to try to remember, like, when my hands are cold to actually do that and see if it actually does work. See if it does help. Alright, so Juniper likes poinsettias. Ooh. There we go. And then Eland likes sweets. So let's see. Eland, if we go down to Eland, where are you? Here we go. I'm not sure I have any lemon pies on me. Let's see. I guess I'll need to go buy some more flour and sugar so that way I can make sweet desserty stuff to be able to give to Eland. So, time to go to the general store. Hello, Nora. Are you looking for Celine? She took a different shift this week. Alright. So I need sugar. Let's buy... I've got plenty of money. So we're going to buy a decent amount. We'll do the same amount for the flour. And then... Let's see. I've got oil. Let's do some soy sauce. We'll do some chocolate. Do I want curry powder? Yeah. Why not? I'll do 10 of those. And then I'll do like 5 of these. That should be good. We'll buy all of that. There's another quest here on the board. Let's see. Request for a birdhouse. I woke up to birdsong yesterday morning and quite enjoyed it. I'd like to request a birdhouse to hopefully attract some new bird friends to my clinic. Aww. We'll go ahead and do that. For now, let's see what kind of sweets we can make. Let's see. Main courses, desserts. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's do 2 of these. Pumpkin pie. That's my favorite kind of pie, FYI. And then we'll do... Let's do 3 of these. Ooh, speedy lemon pie. And then, let's see. We'll do some chocolate cake. He likes chocolate cake. We'll do like... I don't know. Wait, what's that? Ooh, apple pie. Okay. So we'll do like 4 of these. Ooh, likable chocolate cake. And then regular chocolate cake. And then we'll do 6, huh? Let's do 3 of these. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it likes giving us the speedy. That's interesting. What are you? Sweet sesame balls, huh? I'm not sure I've made those before. Let's do, I want to do 1 hot chocolate specifically for March. And then I'll do a couple of the sesame balls. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm hungry. This isn't good. I'm hungry. Oh no. Oh no. Also, I can make pizza now. Ooh, it gave me an oil. Nice. Oh, let's see. Oh gosh, I'm hungry. Let's see. Wait. Okay. 'Tis a sign. I need food. Alright, let's do... So there's the hot chocolate. This goes to March. Come back here! I like the look of that dragon scale at the museum. It seems hard and durable. If I had a load of those, I could tile a whole roof. Oh gosh. I didn't mean to do that. What button did I press for that to happen? That was interesting. Okay. I think we might need to replace some of the mortar on the wall here. As long as we can preserve the original stonework, that's fine by me. These walls are part of our history. Alright, so then I will give item. What? You're giving this to me? Well, it does look good. Alright, so then let's see if he likes apple pie. He does! Let's go! Would you smell that apple pie? Thank you, Celestia. This is quite the treat. Yay! I don't think we knew that. I think I discovered a new like for him. Let's go! Woohoo! I don't think that was filled in earlier. Nice. Alright. So now I need... Hello, Valen. Taking a walk every day is healthy, especially if you spend most of your time indoors. Alright, let's see. Oh, Juniper! Now you may be wondering, how does she keep her cape dry when she works in the bathhouse? Practice, of course. A flower imbued with a sense of darkness. I like it, Celestia. All right. Howdy, neighbor. Where are you all going? Hey there, Celestia. That Baylor is tight-lipped about his suppliers, but I'll crack him yet. Hi there. Don't be a stranger now. Alright, I have got a lot of food in my pockets. I need to empty my pockets. So let's see. I'll keep some food in my pockets to give to Eland. And then, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Go back in there. I need to drop off the oil. I can put extra food in here. There we go. And then this I can gift to Eland. This I can gift to whoever. And then I need to find where I have all this other food stored so I'm not doubling up on stuff. Let's see. Oh, wow. I've got plenty of chocolate. I don't see any soy sauce or curry powder, or flour. I'll put the flour there for now. And then let's see. There's the soy sauce. No curry powder. No curry powder. And no curry powder. All right. So they'll stay. And oh my gosh, I've got more food. Oh my gosh, I got so much food, you guys. I didn't have enough food and now I have so much food. Wait, is this a double up? Is the soy sauce a double up? On space? Oh my gosh, it is. Wow, I have plenty of soy sauce. Dang. Okay. Alright. So, I think for gardening, I'm going to put seeds and flowers in this one to start off with. And then I also have all of the animal product. So that I can keep here on the bottom row. And then I wonder if maybe I try to put like all of the raw ingredients that are like straight from the ground in here. And then cooked like dishes and whatnot I put in other containers. Okay, so if I do that, then seed, that goes inside. So does that. And then that's also a seed. And then, oh, that's also a byproduct of the animals, technically. So let me bring these two items inside. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I might need to go get food. I doubled up in the same bin. That's messed up, man. Ooh, this manna can go inside. This can go in this bin. Okay. I'm at least starting the organization process. That's gotta count for something, right? That's gotta count for something. Oh my gosh. Ah. All right. Flour, seed. Oops. I guess it really doesn't matter where it goes in my storage. Let's see, that's a seed. That goes inside. There's so much crap, you guys. There's so much stuff. Okay, I'm starting to run out of space in here. I wonder if maybe, if it will be possible to have this back storage here as like miscellaneous catch-all for extras that don't fit in any of the containers, the inside one included. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So that's a food product. That's a food product. And then that's straight from the trees. This can go inside. So can this. And then this is a cooking ingredient, so I don't want that in there. I mean, it's a spice. This might make my brain hurt, you guys. This might make my brain hurt. I wonder if I should do like a second chest inside. Thank you, Cosmo. Good job, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and sell both of these. If I do stuff that's like uber specifically food. Ooh, seeds. We'll put those here. Dang. I wonder if I should keep all of this stuff, like, in the storage in the barn and coop. Because that frees up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait. 3, 6, 8 spots in one chest. Just think of how much easier it'll be for your future self. True. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see. That's a flower. I think what I might do is I'll put that there. So all of this stuff that comes from directly from the animals, I'm gonna go ahead and put in their storage. So milk, golden milk. Actually, I'll do that. And then the beads as well. And then over here, I'll put in a lot of different kinds of eggs. Goodness. Plus the wool. Okay. Nice. So that's that. And then, so that frees up this whole bottom row here. which is nice. All right. So think. Those are flower seeds. Those are vegetable seeds. And then we have flowers. And then do I have any other flowers? Flowers. Ooh, there's more seeds. Flower. Flower. Seed. Flower. More flowers. Let's see. More seeds. It is now 8 o'clock. Also, so I've asked this before, but for those that are still that are in the chat now, do you know where I get that from? The it is now 8 o'clock. Because the first time I asked this, the answer was no. But to those who are in the chat now, do you know where it is now 8 o'clock comes from? Let's see. That was a seed. I think this is a duplicate here. Oh, and I've got furniture that I need to organize as well. Ugh. Flowers. Okay. Let's see. So none of these are flower seeds. I'll put that down there for now. And then there we go. And I'll do this. Have all the flowers together. Ugh. Wait a second. Why? What the? Strange. I'm unfamiliar off the top of my head. Sadness! No, not you too. No. Saints preserve us. Which I think that's also a quote from the same movie. I think. Anyway, so there's a movie by the name of Mary Poppins with Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews, the original Mary Poppins. And towards the beginning of the film, there is a scene where there's this like cannon being set off and to like mark the hour. And when that happens and it turns 8 o'clock in the morning in the scene, the husband of the house goes, "It is now 8 o'clock." It's been decades since I've seen that one. I've seen that movie more than once. Multiple times. And yeah, so every time, and the fact that it chimes at 8 p.m. in the game, I can't help it. It is now 8 o'clock. So, yeah. So that's where I got that from. All right, let's see. I'll put this here for now. And then that's a cooking ingredient. Let's see. What are you? Shell grass. This grass only looks like it's made of rock. Very tough to cut. What in the blazes? I feel like I don't need this. This can just go. Bye-bye. I guess I'm due for a rewatch. Yes. Please do. Good film. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. And then, of course, there's the classic supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Which everybody and their mother probably knows how to spell at this point. It used to be like a point of pride to be able to spell that word, and now I don't know if like just everybody knows. Let's see. Okay, all of this furniture stuff needs to be consolidated. So wait a minute. There's mayonnaise. Is it? Yeah. There we go. Let's see if I can find... Is this furniture? It's hard to tell if this is a part of a living plant or if it just resembles one. Furniture. Now it's hard-coded into modern society. Yeah. S-U-P-E-R-C-A-L-I F-R-A-G-I-L-I-S-T-I-C E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D-O-C-I-O-U-S. And then there's also another big fancy word that I know how to spell is anti-disestablishmentarianism. That one's actually pretty phonetic. There is one spot at the end where if you're not careful you could spell it wrong. But other than that, like, it sounds like a big old scary word, but it's not. I'm gonna put the furniture back here. Also, this is driving me nuts. There we go. Okay. So, all the furniture is gonna go back here. Along with the... Well, I might actually want more ready access to those. Okay. That's better. We'll put... And then... I'll just put that there for now. And then I need to put this feed in here. There. Okay. Since that's there for the... Wow. Why was that so hard for me to catch that? That's messed up. Alright. It is 10 o'clock. But I'll see real quick if I can get up to the inn and talk to anybody. Oh, Hemlock just went in. The inn's a little cozier in winter, isn't it? Funny how that works. I'm so glad you're enjoying the wine, Terithia. I tried to find a vintage you'd like. You know, they age this one by submerging it in the sea. They call it underwater wine. No wonder I like it so much. Good evening. I heard something most intriguing, Celestia. Would you like to hear? Alright, so we have a loved gift for Eland and a liked gift for Elsie. I'm gonna go with the loved gift for Eland just because I am trying to up his friendship level with me right now. So the more I know about him, the better. Ice cream sundae. Ooh. These scoops of ice cream are topped with a generous amount of chocolate sauce. I haven't had a sundae in a hot minute. I always look forward to my trips into town. Us farmers gotta keep social. The soup today was quite good. I might bring some home for Dozy, actually. That tide led us at the museum. I wonder if I can borrow some. Maybe I can dig a cave into the cliffside. No, Adeline would make me fill out a lot of paperwork for that. I've got another open shift at the inn coming up if you got time in your schedule. For sure, boss. Just say the word and I'm there. Alright, what can we make today? Still the pizza. Still the sauteed snow peas. And then bread and noodles. I'm not feeling any of these. Let's see. It's always nice when you come around, Celestia. Now, what can I get for you? What I can get for myself is some bedtime. Your Mistria is most eligible, Celestia. You seem to be capturing a lot of hearts around town. Ooh, scandalous. Amazing that you found the Aldarian war banner. Saw the old thing while Errol was putting it out. Good to see it relegated to the museum, I say. Alright. Ooh, I heard that owl. Nice. Oops. This way. Alright. Let's get some shut-eye. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a sip of water. Better. Okay. Not a lot of tesserae that day. Alright. Ooh, it's Adeline's birthday, so we gotta make sure to gift her something. Let's see. So, if we come in here and we look at... Oops, wrong thing. Alright, so she loves Mistral ore. And then these kinds of pink flowers. She likes lemons and peaches. I think this is like a berry pie and maybe a berry tart or something. She also likes paper. Gee, I wonder why. Let's go ahead and fill in one of these since they're grayed out. I'll go ahead and I'll gift her a lemon. And then I've already got this for Eland, the lemon pie. So now I just need the poinsettia for Juniper. Okay. Let's see. Do I have... I think I used up all of my pomegranates, so I'm just gonna put that there. I wonder when organizing the individual, like, raw foods, if I should organize them by, like, color. If that might make things easier to spot. Nice to see another early riser up and about. Celestia, please tell Del she's not allowed to put more frogs in her pockets. Oh no, not that again. Last time they got loose in the inn and Mom and Dad had us chasing frogs in the kitchen until bedtime. But what's the point of pockets if they don't have frogs in them? I said it before and I'll say it again. There is other uses for those pockets. I might have phrased it differently last time, but same idea. I forgot to take care of my animals. That's sad. So we're gonna pet all of them first. And then we'll go ahead and feed them. I'll keep this clay in my inventory to be able to gift that to Rias, since he likes that. And I need to make that birdhouse for Valen as well. Chicken. Rabbit. The capybara. And the duck. Alright, so for these... So 1... 2... Whoops! Alright. Oh, grab that. And then... I need to make sure that I've got a new spot for placing the animal product. Let's see. So we'll do that. And then I already have 25 of these beans. So I'll just continue to sell the surplus. Ooh, wait a minute. I didn't realize that I could harvest my snow peas today. Missed that one. Alright. But then I need to water them as well. There we go. Let's see. Are my snow peas in here? No, they're not. Not there either. Ah, that was the same bin. Where'd they go? There they are. Ta-da! Okay. Now I can finally go into town. And I need to find... Alright, so Eland is at the bathhouse and Juniper is at the store. So I'll stop off at the store first. Hi there, Holt. Are you looking for cabbage? Turnips? Let me know if I can produce anything for... Oh. This guy and his puns! I always run my grocery list by Dozy. He scolds me if I load up on too much junk food. Alright. Poinsettia. I like it. Keep it up. Alright. Let's look at the quest board here. Request for copper. Again by March. 5 copper ore. We can do that. Easy peasy. Did you eat a balanced breakfast, Celestia? It sets the tone for your day. Here, take this. And she gives me a hard-boiled egg. I'm one of those people that does not eat breakfast. The loud one, March. He's actually quite skilled at his metalwork when he's quiet enough to concentrate, which doesn't happen nearly often enough. Interesting. Let's see, Eland, where are you? No, come back here! Don't move! The black tablet you added to the museum's collection is quite the mystery. March couldn't identify the strange metal it's constructed from, and I can't find any linguistic root for the language etched into the surface. If it's a language at all. Alright, and gift. This piece of lemon pie looks tart and sweet. A winning combination. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright, let's do... I can do the... Can I gift him twice? I can't. Bummer. Let's see. Oh, hi, Hayden. It's especially important to keep up with repair work in the winter. Okie dokie. What's craftable? Birdhouse. Yes. How many could I actually make? 7? Nice. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and... Hi, Ulrich. Whoa, it's Celestia. Nice. Okay, that's a greeting for you. Valen, where are you? She's at her office. So let's see. Birdhouse. Turn in. Did you make this birdhouse yourself, Celestia? Color me impressed. Now I just need to pick the right spot to place it and hope the birds arrive. Yay, let's go! Are you hurt, Celestia? Oh, you're just saying hello. That's kind of you. Hello. She's like, I don't know what to do about this. Alright, so she just sells different kinds of syrups. Wait, what is this? Fairy syrup? This medicinal syrup grants a buff for the day that will revive you once when consumed. Tastes like strawberry. Okay. I've got an old ranching injury that aches when it rains, so I like to check in with Valen when I can. Though a soak at the bathhouse works just as well. Don't tell Valen. Or Juniper for that matter. Oh, goodness. Oh. Hey, Celestia. Alright, so where is Rias? Let's see. Looks like he's out at his place. So let's go pay him a visit, shall we? Let's see. Ooh. I want to dig that up. Mine. Oh. Just shards. Oh well. Alright. When I was first picking up carpentry, starting a new project was pretty scary. But now, it's just exciting. I can always use materials like this around the shop. Thanks, Celestia. You're welcome. Let's see, if we look at Rias right now. Alright, so he's at 7 hearts, but it's at the beginning. So we still have most of the bar left here before he gets to 8. And I have a bunch of liked gifts for him, but no revealed loved gifts yet. Interesting. Alright. Now, March needs 5 copper ingot. So I can go back down to the farm, drop off stuff in my inventory, and then I can pick up the copper ingot to give to him. Actually, let's pick this up too. Your latest inventory intrigues me, Baylor. I might be inclined to make a purchase if you can also illuminate its origins. Huh. There's always a twist with you, Eland. I'll reach out to my source and see if I can't track that information down for you. Interesting little discussion. Let's see. Come here first and drop off stuff to sell. And then... Oh, we need to talk to Adeline before the day is out since it's her birthday. Oh, I gotta remember that. Well, actually, thank goodness I remembered that before the day was over. Now I just need to find her. I was picking up... I need copper ore. Copper ore. Wait, it's inside. I need... 5 of... Wait, no! 5 of these, I believe. Let's just double check to be sure. Yes. Okay. Cool. Now I need to find Adeline and March. So Adeline is up at the bathhouse and March is at the inn. So we'll talk to March first. Oops. Need to go higher. Deeper! That's from Aristocats. So, what do you think? Does Rena's revised dish taste better? And remember, bro, you can't say that it needs more salt. But it needs more salt. Ha! You always say that. Give me something to work with, March. That's funny. I wonder if he's somebody who really likes his salt intake. Oh no! I gave it to him instead of turning in quest. So, with all the traveling I do, I wear a lot of boots. Wear out a lot of boots. Luckily for me, Lewis always has a new pair ready just when I need it. He practically has a sixth sense when it comes to matters of attire. Alright, so I need to pick up that additional copper ore that I have and actually turn in the quest this time instead of gifting item. Of course, it won't let me gift an item now that I have already done so. Alright. And back up we go. Because I was a dum-dum. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. There's Adeline. Whew. Elsie's got so many stories and they're all over the top. But Raina does love to hear them secondhand. Alright, and then we'll give item. Oh, you remembered my birthday. Gosh, you're really organized. And thoughtful. Thank you for thinking of me, Celestia. Yay! Cool. Alright. Where'd March go? Uh-oh. He left the premises. Get back here. Get back here. Where'd he go? Where are you? Why are you going this way? Your house is over... There you are. Wait, where'd he go? What the fudge? Scary dude. Okay. Yes, turn it in. Oh my goodness. Ah, the copper ore I requested. I didn't think you'd manage it. Thanks. Here's your payment. Let's go. If it wasn't for me, Ulrich wouldn't eat any vegetables. He'd have hard-boiled eggs for every meal. He's probably eating a hard-boiled egg right now. Interesting. So Ulrich perhaps likes hard-boiled eggs? Let's go pick up our hard-boiled egg and find out, shall we? I've known Neelan since before he could peek over the keys of a piano. It's been a joy to see him grow up so well. And then gossip. Oh, Celestia, you simply must hear about this. So we have a liked gift for Rias and a loved gift for Holt. Let's do the liked gift for Rias. What in the world is that? A bullhorn? A horn dropped by a bull, used in a variety of crafting recipes. I don't think I've found a bullhorn yet. Interesting. I wonder how I come across them. Very interesting. Alright, so I need a hard-boiled egg. Yes. And then I need to find Ulrich. Alright, it's 7:50, so I still have time. It is now 8 o'clock. Alright. Where are you? Ulrich. Looks like he's at the inn. Where? Yay! It's Celestia! Have you seen any beehives around? Why? Oh, no reason. Uh-oh. Alright. So... everyone asks for a hot toddy in the winter, but no one will tell me. Who's Hot Todd? Oh my gosh. Dude, that's not a person. Oh my gosh. I haven't had a hot toddy in a while. Those are pretty good. That's funny. Poor Ulrich. Poor buddy. Oh gosh. Okay. A hard-boiled egg? Oh man, I'm totally going to turn this into mussels. Thanks, Celestia. Alright, so he did seem to like that. So, if we look at... where is he? M.O. Ulrich. Yep. There she be. Nice. Okay. You want me to help you practice your handwriting, Errol? I suppose I could remember a few lessons from finishing school. Yes, please. Lord Elin seems to have a bit of difficulty deciphering my... what did he call it? Chicken's scratch? A winter's night calls for a hot drink, sweetened, of course. I don't usually hum while I work. I get carried away and end up picking up my lute. I'll leave singing on the job to Josie. Evening, Celestia. Come in from the cold, have you? I sure hope Hemlock's got the fixins for a hot cup of tea. My, the inn is bustling tonight. Today's soup smells positively delicious. Raina's cooking is an alchemy all its own. I can't believe she's just giving it away for free. You sure don't want to export you sure you don't want to export your bath oils? I'll give you a good price. My concoctions are priceless. Wow, everybody, it is bustling tonight. Goodness. As far as sleep goes, I always get my hours in. Rest brings longevity, and longevity means we'll be chatting like this for years to come. Aww. Terithia tells me all manner of lovely shells wash up on this beach. Isn't that right? Sure is. Just gotta keep your eyes peeled. I've been trying to think of a good sleep pun, but it's getting late. I guess I should give it a rest. Oh my gosh. Should give your puns a rest. Alright, let's see. Anything to sell? No. So. Hi, buddy. Alright, I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put the burdock wherever I have the burdock, which is here. I found it. Yay! All right. Whew. Okay, let's see. Didn't end up making a lot of money. Oh, come on. It was so stinking close to the next level. Ah! All right. Pet the kitty. And harvest that. Oh, we got some gold out of that. Very nice. There we go. And then I will get rid of that. Okay. They're adults now. They grew up. Look at them. Look at them. Yay. Look at them all. Yay. Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hey, level 30 in farming. Let's go. That means I can upgrade some stuff. Bristle. Stiff hairs dropped from the coat of a capybara, used in a variety of crafting recipes. Okay. So I will drop those. And then I need to put the milk back in the barn. Oh wait, I need to feed them. That would kind of be useful. Okay. Oh, the squeaking noise of the capybara. Alrighty. So I need to go back in here and drop off the golden milk. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Let's go! Yeah. Alrighty. And then I need, let's see, Juniper likes, I think I'm out of poinsettias. And I think I might be out of these too. She likes nettle, red mushroom. I don't think I have any of those. I wonder if I have any nettle. I do! Yay! Okay. Whew. Let's see. So I need to find... So here's Eland. He's at the museum. And then Juniper's up at the Manor Gardens or lake. I think her head was over the lake, I guess. Or pond. So we'll go to her first. Let's see. Hi, Valen. There we are. Hello. I came out here to investigate a fluctuating ley line, but I ended up watching the fish in the manor pond instead. They look different than the fish Terithia's is always reeling in from the river. Okay, and then we'll gift her this. This is going right into my cauldron. I can see it bubbling now. Okay. And then if I look at her... Alright, so she's getting close to heart number 7. Over halfway there, anyways. That's good. Oh, hi, Leland. Judging by the golden ornamentation and the heavy wear on the Aldarian gauntlet you discovered, I'd say it belonged to a noble who spent a good deal of time on the battlefield. And then... This looks scrumptious. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright. So now... Let's see. I still need to find this dragon-forged bracelet. And I can't remember... I wonder if I find it in the mines. Like if it's a drop in the mines. So I'll do some mining today. I'll start at level 80. Go down to 81. Nice try. Very good. Haha. Got him. Let's go. Let's see. I don't know if I might have to like dig it out of the ground or if I'll need to like get it from a chest. If like a mimic will drop it. Not quite sure. However, you need to go. Oops. Yay! They weren't like setting up to attack me at all. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, there's the ladder. Ah, so here's a mimic. So now I will throw something at it. Ooh. Ruins crystal light. A crystal light that glows pink when lit. Okay. Let's see. Nice try. Nice try. Ooh, 2 crits in a row, baby. Heck yeah. Woo. Love to see that. Let's see. Uncovering a lot of these worms. Oops. There's so many of them. Alright. Nice try. Ooh. Hello. Ow. Ow. Ooh, that was a nice crit. Ouch. Rude. How dare you? Dang. Okay, I think I really like this sword. Light up the whole floor. Nice. Okay. So that's just some ore. Now I need to find the ladder. It's 450 right now. Ooh. Enjoying the new sword. Yeah. Is nice. I was really kicking some butt. Works for me. And the crits are always nice as well. Still be cool to get like an IR. Ooh, hello. Ow. Rude. It'd be cool to get an IRL rapier. That would be kind of dope. Wait a minute. How do I get over? What the hell? Maybe I gotta go around some other way. There's a lot of enemies over here. Jeez. Ooh, look at that crit, baby. Heck yeah. Come back here. Haha. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Alright, let's go into this whirlpool and see. Oh, that just puts us back, like, towards the beginning. Ow! Not okay. There. I win. Ooh. This is gonna be some pink diamonds, I bet. Alright, let's see. Ooh. I have a recipe. Witch Queen Rug. An elaborate peach and gold rug that features the phases of the moon. Ooh. Okay. That's dope. Owning an IRL rapier is definitely max aura. I mean, wouldn't it be so cool? I mean, everybody likes different kinds of swords, but like... So, pick your sword of choice, if you will. Man, it'd be so cool. I want one. Let's see. If I do this... No, it brings me back over here. How do I get down there? I'm so confused. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. There we go. I figured it out. Oh my gosh. What would be your sword of choice to own? Rapier, great sword, short sword. What else is there? Scimitar. Oh. Huh? Come here. Oh my gosh. Ow, I was facing the wrong direction. Okay, you know what? I need to stop facing the wrong direction. First of all. Got him. Ooh, that was a crit. Let's go. Oh, that was a 78-point crit. Nice. Ooh, another 78. Dang. Yes! That's the item that I need. I need. Wait, no, I picked up the wood. I don't need stone. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, oh, that's right. It does it individually. What can I drop? I'll drop that. Let's go! Also, it's 11:20, so I, like, really need to go. You still thinking there, Zad? My mother owns a ceremonial sword? The fudge? But I'd have to think about what I'd want. Okay, like... decorative ceremonial sword? Or like... as in like, you know, mass-produced or whatever, where other people could... like find it and buy it, or like ceremonial sword as in like it was legit used in some kind of important ceremony, like that kind of ceremonial sword. Because like if that's the case, that would be kind of that's some bragging rights right there. That's kind of dope. Alright, I already have one of those. I don't need the sap. I'll hold on to that. And then... let's see. I can get rid of... I definitely don't need stone. And then, let's see. For now, I'll put these back here. And then, oh my gosh, it's 1:20. I really need to get into bed. Oh! There it is. Okay. Nope. There we go. That I need to give to March. Pick up that stuff. Now sleep. It was military issued? So it definitely saw some actual use. That's so cool! Oh, that's so dope! Woo! Can I have picture? Am I allowed? Can I see? That's so cool! Yay! Next level, baby! That's so cool. Man, I'm jealous. I want one. Yay! Cool. Thank you. Alright. Of course, I understand if she, you know, if she says no, but it would be really cool. I have military background in my family. Not myself personally. I was never in the military, but I have had a lot of family in the military. So, and I like different parts of history, you know, dealing with military, like the Revolutionary War and the Civil War and all that kind of stuff. So, is cool. Alright, I need to feed you. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I keep on forgetting to put the milk away before I leave, like a dum-dum. Are you fed yet? No. And I was so not paying attention that I didn't feed these guys. There we go. That's gotta be a side effect of having military family, because I agree. So, was your mom in the military, or was it like somebody else in her family that was in the military? Let's see, stone. There's this. Oyster mushroom? Huh. Let's see. There's the holly. There's the burdock. And I'm not sure I have oyster mushroom anywhere else, so I'm just gonna put that there. I'm not sure I have anything else in storage that Juniper likes. Wait a minute. What are those? Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Oh, no, that's not quite the same thing. Fudge. I need to get more stuff that Juniper likes. Well, yes to both. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. Alright. It is Saturday market, so they're all in town. Convenient for me to talk to. So, I wonder if Adeline and Eland would ever go through with dyeing their hair something outlandish. They talk about it, but they've always kept it natural pink. They should live a little. Even in a small town like Mistria, there's always plenty of gossip. Loved gift for Hayden and a liked gift for Ulrich. My mom's a retired soldier, but her dad was a World War II veteran. Oh. Well, I appreciate their service. That's awesome. One of my grandfathers was in during the Second World War as well. He never saw any action. He stayed stateside, but he was in during that time at least. Papa's birthday is coming up real soon. I wonder what I should get him. Mabel keeps saying she wants to try out pink hair. Where do I suppose she got that idea? Let's see. Let's talk to Eland. Nothing beats tea and cake, and Darcy's got both. Don't tell anyone, but this might be my favorite place at the Saturday market. I was just thinking it was treat time. Not that it's something I do regularly, or have an official name for. Hells yeah, we love our military folk. Let's go! Yeah. Darcy has my tea order memorized at this point. She never forgets the honey. Military folk deserve a lot of love and appreciation because a lot of them go through a lot of stuff. Phew. Nora's always up so early. I don't get it. Dude, that pun is not... No. Got attached to iced coffee in the Capitol, and I was really missing it until I found Darcy's Saturday Market booth. And between you and me, she makes it better. Celestia, buy me some coffee. I'm old enough. No. Alrighty. Where is... Oh, there he is. Is that a real dragon forged bracelet? It's certainly been made with impeccable craftsmanship. Thank you, Celestia. It's inspiring to hold something like this with my own hands. Let's go! I have plenty of potion racks, but Mary's keeping an eye out for the vintage kind. Old things hold power, Celestia. Rias thinks I don't know that he got that bookshelf from Mary. I don't mind. It's a reminder that I've got to keep on my toes if I'm going to be the best furniture maker in Mistria. Best retired furniture maker. Mary's got some fun things in stock today. Anything that looks like it was dredged up from the bottom of the bay? That's my preference. Hayden's got plenty of furniture for Mary. He and Ulrich help her set up her booth on the Saturdays she's at market. Alright. Speaking of Hayden, Lewis gave me a hard time when I cut the shelves off one of his shirts. Or sleeves off of one of his shirts. But it gets hot working in a field in the dead of summer. Whoopsies. Lewis says I got my taste for capes from my father, Baron Wiscar. I guess he is partial to them. What is Nora doing up here? Good to see you, Celestia. Okay. Let's see. Maple's been going on about dyeing her hair pink. Kids ought to express themselves, but I don't know. I want to try dyeing my hair too. How about pink? Raina says she's thinking of dyeing her hair. It might be a fun mother-daughter activity. Vera showed me a really quick trick for keeping my hair up in buns. She's so nice. Black is a lovely color for hair, but silver matches my wardrobe better. Iced coffee is where it's at, Celestia. I don't care about the season. Iced coffee? And does anybody drink iced coffee in winter? I don't know. I'm not a coffee drinker, so... that family crest pendant on display at the museum. You're doing, no doubt. It's a pretty antique. Aldarians know their jewelry, eh? Let's see. I don't really have anything for quests right now. And then let's look at Eland is almost at 7 hearts. And Juniper is a little bit behind. But not by a ton. Alright. What's in here? I can sell those. Let's go back down to the farm. Gosh, I'm hungry. I know I said that a while ago. And I've not done anything about it. I am hungry though. Let's see. So, seeds, flowers. Oh, Rias likes that. I could gift that to Rias. Let's go back up. Shall we? Not. Yay! Somebody else who's not a coffee person. Let's go. That's so hard to find. It seems like everybody drinks coffee. I don't understand it. I'm not in love with the taste. And everybody's like, oh, coffee's so good, or I need my morning coffee, or blah, 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 whatever. Thank you. Thank you. I don't get it. Coffee is just, That, and then even if I did think it tasted perfectly fine, coffee does not like me. And when I drink it, you're giving me a lilac? Thanks, Celestia. Smells great, doesn't it? When I drink coffee, if I don't like move around and expend energy, wait, oh my gosh, same thing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, if I don't like move around with having, you know, coffee or like a cappuccino or whatever, cuz cappuccino is how I will usually drink quote unquote coffee. I don't typically do straight coffee. So if I do quote unquote coffee, I will usually drink it in the form of a cappuccino. And I have to be moving around when I do that, because if I don't, I will get jittery. I can't remember if it's like hard for me to breathe or not, but I'll get jittery. My heart will feel like it's, you know, doing something, and it just, I get side effects that just are not great to experience. So I'd rather not. I'll pass. Yeah. So if I do hot drinks, I prefer to stick to tea or hot chocolate. So, yeah. Coffee is not for me. Alright, just collecting a whole bunch of bugs here. I wonder if I should gift any of them to Luke. See if he ends up liking any of them. Here we go. Nope. Let's see. Far superior options. Ooh. Ooh, I can gift that to Juniper. Let's go. Yeah, for winter time, I like having the hot chocolate. If I'm gonna do a nice, fun, comfy hot drink option. And then tea is kind of one of those hot drinks that you can do all year round. Hot cocoa for me, though, is more of a winter thing. So, and I've got like a lot of different kinds of tea. I think I even have like a couple of loose leaf teas. So not just like tea bags, but actual loose leaf. And those you actually want to like try to be more proper with how you brew them. Sometimes I awaken thinking I must work the mines again. I suppose it can be challenging for the mind to move on. All right. Let's see. Is there anybody in here? Yes, there is. Let's go. Hey, come hang out a minute. I miss my friend Celestia. Aww. You know that feeling when you're all cozy in bed and it's a little chilly, so you don't want to get up? But you get up because you have to, and the floorboards are cold, and that gets you moving. I love that feeling, if I'm being honest. This is my favorite time of year. Interesting. That was an interesting little discussion. And so we find ourselves at the inn, rewarded for another day of wicked deeds. Cheers, Celestia. Oh my goodness. A little birdie wanted me to tell you that Hemlock's birthday is in a few days. I've already got his gift all figured out. Who's the birdie? I wonder. Hey, Celestia, you're looking like you could use a good meal. Why don't you put your feet up? Alright, so what's the soup for today? Clam chowder. Ooh. Do I want to bowl? Yes, please. Let's go. Oh, I could make more pomegranate juice. Do I want to make pizza? Do I? You like clam chowder, huh? I haven't had clam chowder in... Wait, have I ever had clam chowder? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I've maybe taste tested some clam chowder, but I don't know if... I can't say for certain if I've ever actually had like a full bowl of clam chowder to myself. Oops. I think I need to fix that. Isn't Mistria peaceful after the sun sets? I have had lobster bisque, though, and crab bisque, and those are good. Oh, goodness, you must. I'll try to remember that the next time I'm at a seafood place. Let's see, I've already got a few things of burdock, so I'll go ahead and sell that one. Then I'll sell these bugs. That I need to keep for juniper. Pomegranate I need to put away. There it is. Nice. It's surprisingly easy to make too. Not gonna... Ooh. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. And then I will go ahead and... Whoops. There we go. Okay. Sunday, the 21st. Ooh, it's harvest time. All the snow peas. Ooh, I'm getting plenty of tesserae from it too. Very nice. Alright, no mail. And then... I think we've got a decent amount of snow peas. So I wonder if I should sell the ones that I just harvested. Yeah, I've got 58 snow peas. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell these snow peas. And then I've got plenty of food. So I think I'm actually gonna sell some of the food in my inventory here. And then it's snowing. I like the snow. It's snowing. It's so pretty. Yay. Ooh, sheep wool. Thick and cozy wool from a sheep, used in a variety of crafting recipes. Alpaca wool. Soft, silky wool from an alpaca, used in a variety of crafting recipes. And horsehair. Hair fiber dropped by a horse, used in a variety of crafting recipes. Alright, let's go. Nice. Whoops. Grab 4 of these. And then we'll pet all of the animals first. And then we'll feed them. And we'll go in reverse order that we pet them. Oh, horsey. Come next month, so the month of June, I plan on finally riding a horse myself for like the legit first time. So I've done like one of those small horse ride things as a kid where, you know, they put you on like a horse or a small horse. I don't know if it's like purposely small or if I just don't remember the accurate size of the horse. I don't know. But anyways, we went to some public thing or whatever, and they had like a small corral that had like one or two horses in it for kids to do a little ride around the corral. And so I did that as a kid. So like I've done that, so I've technically like been on a horse and rode that way with an adult like pushing it around, or like leading the horse around. But I've never done a legit like actual horse ride. And I plan on fixing that next month. So I'm excited. I hope it ends up being a lot of fun. Alright, let's see. I just picked up some feed. Have you ever been horseback riding? Because if not, depending on my experience, or after my experience, there we go, I'll have to let you know whether or not I recommend. Let's see. I need something for what's-his-face. For Eland. Let's see. Where... chocolate cake and apple pie. So let's see. Let's do the chocolate cake. And then... oh, it's snowing. It feels so cold and wintry. It's so awesome. I like it. Let's see. Juniper's here, and Eland is up in the manor house. Alright, so we need to go up. Hi, Adeline. I'm a little worn out after the market. This calls for a hearty meal. Aww. Let's see. Hello, Juniper. This cauldron is one of the few things I brought with me to Mistria. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to build a proper patina. There we go, and give item. There's nothing like a nice poinsettia for brightening a room. Although they're not as poisonous as one might hope. Oh well. I think my audio's crackling. Uh-oh. Let's see. Alright. Did that fix it? Do I sound better? Or maybe I was speaking too close to the mic or something. I hope that sounds better. The dozy gently acknowledges that this is his last free bath. But he hopes you'll be back soon. Let's I'll come back later. Alright, so we've done 4 free baths. So we have our 5th one. Did you accidentally apply a voice filter? I don't know. Is it so? I'm assuming it's still crackling. Let's see. I'm gonna do that to last time in the game. And then if I go to my mic filters. filter that I have set up for audio is reverb. My reverb is on. What happened? I wonder. Well, that's probably not going to do anything. Huh. Interesting. Uh-oh. It got worse. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what fudge? Huh? What in the world is happening? Uh-oh. Okay, so I was listening to it via YouTube. That is pretty bad. Okay, so I was listening to it via YouTube. That is bad. The heck? I don't know how to troubleshoot that. Right. Let's try that. Did that help? No. It's still. What the fudge? Let's see. Wait. Did that work? Let's see. I think I fixed it. Wait. Did that work? Yay! That was so bizarre. Okay. That was so bizarre. I'm so smart. I can troubleshoot. Woohoo! I'm a professional, everybody. Let's go. I'm so smart. I can troubleshoot. Woohoo! I'm a professional. Basically, all I did is I have a few different device options for my mic. And there's the one that I typically use, which it was on that particular one. And all I did was just switch it to a different option and then put it back onto the correct option. And now it's better. That's a weird way to troubleshoot / fix the problem, but hey, if it works. That's so weird. Okay. But I fixed it, so let's go. Woohoo! Oh, goodness. Alright, so I need to find Eland. He's over this way. Don't be shy about popping into the general store. Oh, wait, that's a common glitch? Really? Interesting. I miss working at the mines, but it's fun hanging out with March all day. I'm glad one of us is having fun. Oh, goodness. Jeez, March. Alright, let's go find Elin. Oh, hi, Errol. Back when I was foreman, I was the only one interested in the artifacts we would stumble across. Poor Ulrich alone heard out my wild speculations as to their origins. Aw. Hi, Baylor. Let's see. That means Elan's probably in here. Yep. Have a look around, Celestia. The collection is coming along nicely, thanks especially to you. Alright, let's give him the chocolate cake. Yeah, woohoo! Heart number 7, baby! Ah, you got me, Celestia. I can't resist something so sweet. It's one of the great pleasures in life. All right. So he needs just one more heart, and we'll be all set to go with him. Very nice. Very nice. And then we've got Juniper. So I'll probably do some more grinding off stream to... It's the first OBS glitch I ever encountered. Ooh. Interesting. In fact, actually... Wait a second. Wait, no, I had... Okay, so I had... This wasn't my first glitch. I basically had some issue or glitch where I had the crackly stuff happening on my side to where I was hearing like crackling issues, which they were with the game, I think, not necessarily my mic. But then for the people watching or listening, for the viewers, if I remember correctly, there wasn't any, like, audio issue. There, like, the game sounded fine. There was no crackliness or whatever. Like, it was just on my end. So, yeah. Don't know what that was about. But, yeah. So, like, the game was making funky noises on my end. Like, all of a sudden, it was while I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 one time, and I started hearing some funky like crackling or whatever stuff on my end, but then there was nothing happening on the viewer's side. So I don't know what that was all about, but I ended up stopping stream because I'm like, I can't function like this, and I didn't know how to troubleshoot it. I didn't know what the solution was, so I'm like, I had played for long enough, I guess, that I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah. So that was interesting. We'll go to the Western Ruins and see what we dig up today. Ooh, flowers. 1, 2. I haven't visited the dragon in a while. I should probably do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's make our way to Caldaris, shall we? What audio equipment do you have? So for the, microphone, I have a Focusrite. It's an analog. If I'm gonna read it, my device right off of the OBS. It's an analog 1+2 Focusrite USB audio. If that means anything to you. The mic itself, I don't know what it is. Looks like the brand is maybe On Stage. But then there's writing on the microphone that says AKG P220. I'm not sure if that means anything. I'm not necessarily, when it comes to like all of the techie stuff, my husband like bought all of this stuff. He's the techie person. So I'm just using it. I didn't have to do like any kind of research and like know what this stuff is. It was just kind of already here. Scarily means a lot to me, actually. Well, you're welcome. Oh, goodness. I don't remember this being Wait, no, it's winter time. That's... Never mind. Alright. Time to visit the dragon. Ooh. After I dig that up. Ooh. Oh, petrified. I already have that. Bummer. There you are. Thank goodness for having a tech. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, if there's ever a problem I can't figure out or like don't know how to fix, or it's like a new problem that I've never encountered before, I'm like, help. And he comes to my rescue, so. I noticed Celine foraging by the pond earlier. I could not help but intervene with a wind spell when she nearly fell in. Aww, that's so sweet. Alright, so this right here is a snapdragon, and given that dragon is in the name of the flower, I'm going to give it to the dragon and see if it does anything. Nope, just a smiley face. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, it is 7 p.m. I am going to make my way to the... Whoop! Wait, no, I am going the right way. Never mind. Gonna make my way to the inn. Alrighty. Ooh, flower. Frost lily. Lilies are so pretty. I like lilies. And who knows, you might see lore about them sometime in the future. I appreciate the inn's free soup, but I'd rather have some free wine. I was a little worried about Rias when he came out here from the capital, but he went ahead and made some great friends out here. Yourself included, Celestia. Ah. And it's got some big ideas about Terethia's boat. The sail construction he's described. There's a type of Aldarian schooner that utilizes something similar. Okay. Interesting. Do I want to... What are you? What are you? A weightless stone. I'm not sure Ulrich likes this. Let's see. Let's go to Ulrich. Here we go. Yeah, that might just be plain obsidian. I'm thinking. Okay. His occupation is just part-timer. Because he's got several different jobs, so it's just part-timer. General store co-owner. Furniture vendor. Royalty expert. It even gives a job title to the kids. Future entomologist. There we go. Clothing vendor. Runs the bathhouse. Inn co-owner. General store co-owner. Wait. Why is she... Okay. Interesting. Inn co-owner and bartender. Runs Sweetwater Farm. Retired socialite. It actually puts Dozy as the bathhouse co-owner. Interesting. Oh, she's actually marked as our best friend. Aww. There's the dragon. Traveling merchant, town leader. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. You'd think I'd be used to this cold after all the time I've spent on the road, but nothing compares to a warm hearth and a hot drink. Whoa, it's Celestia. Nice. His way of emphatic greeting is interesting. I'm teaching Maple about the worker bees of Apis mellifera, but she only cares about the queen bee. The queen bee should get a little crown, don't you think? Cozy in here, ain't it? Alright, I'm gonna check the food again. Not that I've bought anything new. Yeah. Okay. Time to go. Oh wait, should we check the soup one last time? Let's... What soup do we have today? Today's flavor is egg drop soup. Ooh. I will take a bowl of that. Very nice. All right. Look at the snow. Nighttime and snowing. Oh. Makes you want to tuck in all nice and warm. All right. Get rid of all this stuff. That's a decent amount to sell. Very nice. And there we go. We'll call it a night. Ooh, whoa! That's a good chunk of tesserae. Nice. Wow, the 15 snow peas got me 1,800? Dang. That's quite the cash crop there. Goodness. Huh. Okie dokie then. All right. And with that, I think I'm also going to call it end of stream for me today. So, let me just... There we go. Wait, am I off center? That's gonna bug me if I am. There we go. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So we made the sword. And it works. I like it. It's very nice. We finished our Mistria armor. There we go. So we have a full suit of that. We're still working on getting Eland and Juniper up to 8 hearts. That takes a hot minute. But Eland's at least up to 7 now. So we're getting there. And Juniper's almost there. Probably only 1 or 2 more interactions with her and she'll be at 7. So, hopefully. So that's good. So I'll probably do some more grinding off stream to get them to 8 hearts. So that way on stream, the next time I play this, we can go ahead and move forward with that part of the story. So that'll be nice. I might not, so of course I stream this every Wednesday for Cozy Stream of the Week, but I might, yeah, I think I'm gonna be taking next Wednesday off, so it'll be a couple of weeks before we see what happens before we can progress the storyline. But it is what it is. So Well, I mean, I'm taking that day off, but I've got stuff I gotta do that day. The main thing being taking my cat to the vet because he's got issues. Poor little guy. Now, he's in fine health, as in, like, he's not sick or anything, like, you know, it's not like his mood is affected. He's eating and drinking fine and all of that. It's just that he's had some fur loss, and it's been like that for almost a year now. Yeah, so he's all right and everything, but like there's this unexplained fur loss that just kind of like came out of nowhere last year, and it's not gone away. So we're basically, next week I'm taking him to the vet. We're getting him tested for his allergies to see if maybe that's the problem, because like I didn't change his food, so I've pretty much stuck with like the same brand of food. I've possibly gotten like different kinds of food within that brand. You know how, like, you know, there's indoor and there's maybe original, there's stuff for kittens, there's stuff for seniors, blah blah blah, whatever. So I've maybe gotten like different kinds in that way, but like the same brand. So his food is pretty much stayed the same. But like, we did move last year, and it was not long after we moved that the fur loss happened. So I don't know if maybe there's something with where we live now that, like, is he allergic to it to where he has this fur loss? Because like, he's had fleas before, but I saw the fleas and got it treated and it was fine. Whereas I don't see any fleas this time around, so I'm not convinced that it's fleas. Because that's what we were originally treating him for with all this fur loss when I finally took him to the vet. But that's not helping. That's not working. So we're switching course, and I'm going to get him tested for allergies next week. And hopefully I don't know if maybe, like, I want to actually hope that he does have an allergy, so that way we can have an answer of what it is to avoid it, so that way his fur can grow back. Because before the fur loss, he is this lovely black cat that had beautiful fur. It just, I want my whole black cat back. With no fur loss. The poor thingy. So, but at least whatever is going on with him isn't affecting him like noticeable health wise, where he's like fatigued or, you know, lethargic or, you know, throwing up or anything like that. It's just fur loss with like nothing else. It's really weird. So hopefully we get some answers. But that's what's happening next Wednesday, which is why I'm taking the day off. Anyway. So yeah. Tomorrow, I think I have a new game tomorrow. Yeah, fingers crossed for surezies. Yes. So I am playing a new game tomorrow called Strange Horticulture. It's some kind of, the description had something about like an occult, and you're like a plant proprietor, and there's like mysteries to uncover in this town. It seems interesting. So be excited for that. That's what I'll be playing tomorrow at 2 p.m. EDT. That's 11 a.m. PDT. Yeah, and then Friday's more Baldur's Gate, so whoopee! Until then, I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world, or whenever you happen to be watching this. And don't forget to read a book. All right. Bye bye.